Very popular. All right, Rick Roman is here with me for our next item. Speaking of popular, wow, when these came out from Sharp Shark, we didn't know how popular they would be, so I'm so glad they're back. They're a set of 5 silicone baking mats. They're on 3 easy payments. We brought in 21,000. There are 7,000 left, and it's our only order of the year because baking season is upon us. How would you like to have great heat distribution, not burn your food, just perfectly brown results, and then the ease of getting your cakes, your pies, your brownies out of your pans and having less cleanup because we're protecting our bakeware as well. We have tons of colors, but let me first say hi to you.
Hello,
Let you get a word in.
Hello.
Mwah,
You know
so
what?
good to see you.
The best bakeries around the world in Europe, they've been using these. Even in my restaurant, this is the highest grade food silicone. This is the secret most of the chefs have because you can actually bake, roast, do anything. These are good up to 480 degrees. And these are heavy-duty silicone. They actually have a fiberglass mat in between the silicone, so no matter which side you put these down on your tray, it instantly becomes non-stick, but it also allows you to transfer the heat right up. Here's what I love about it. Think about this time of year. We're making things like barks and candies, but the problem is how do we get it off that cookie sheet, or how do we break it away? Well, with these sheets, I can literally lift and simply peel. Silicone is naturally non-stick. There's no chemicals. These are dishwasher safe, so now when you make something like a bark like this for the holidays, nothing is going to stick to it. It's going to make your baking, your cooking, your roasting so much easier, Stacey. It's incredible. I mean, it's such an easy tool.
It is. We started with 6 colors, 5 remain, and again, no more for the year. This is going to be it. So here are the 5 pieces that you're getting. So you're going to get your half sheet mat, your cookie sheet. Here's your baking sheet mat. This is great for those baking trays that we use in our countertop ovens.
That's right.
And then 2 of the round cake pans. You say these will fit between the 8 and the 9-inch round pans. Okay, so those are all 5 pieces. This color that you're seeing here is called Aqua. We have 1,400 remaining in the Aqua, and again, it's gone the rest of the year. We also offer the set of 5 in the purple, 2,100 available in the purple. If you want green, 2,200. We offer this set in blue, fewer than 1,000 in the blue though, and brown. You need to be on the line right now placing that order because I only have 150 left in the brown. We sold out of our foodie's favorite color, and that was the red. Again, we brought in 21,000. We have fewer than 7,000 left. And I just said to you yesterday, what did I buy at the store? I bought parchment paper because I love to roast my vegetables on it. And I'm thinking how much waste I'm throwing away. And then sometimes I rip a sheet too big and I'm wasting that or not big enough. And it's just, it's mind-boggling why I'm doing this game.
You're always buying parchment paper. Think about when you try to cut that round out of the parchment. What happens? You wind up throwing this away. So forget about parchment paper. Get rid of parchment paper. Now you have the perfect pre-cut rounds. So for all your cakes, okay, your cornbreads, things like this. And what I love about it, Stacey, watch this. Literally, it pops right out, and inside is the silicone disc. And I just want to show you, this literally will come right out of your pan, go right into the top shelf of your dishwasher. It's safe to 480 degrees in the oven. There's no chemicals. I mean, it literally is, no matter which side you put it down on, a perfect nonstick heat transferring surface for any of your baked goods or roasting. So it doesn't have to just be desserts. How about if you do something like salmon? If you want to roast something, think about those sheet pans you wind up having to scrub. I put my entire side of salmon. What I love about this too is you can actually pick up the mats and transport it, but this piece of salmon, look at how it just slides away. Nothing sticks to this. It'll clean up in a breeze. So no matter whether you're doing baking, desserts, roasting, here's another thing I love, okay? The flexibility of these, okay? This is something you couldn't do on a normal sheet pan. If you're rolling out your doughs and you want to roll out a nice pie crust, well, guess what? Usually you're afraid to touch it. The dough gets sticky. I can roll out my dough, put my filling, and then when I want to roll this up, instead of grabbing the dough, I can actually literally take, all I have to do is take the mat and roll the mat up, and I never touch the dough. And here's the best part.
Fabulous.
I can take this mat and go right into the oven with this mat, even without a sheet.
I'm told a color is gone.
A color's gone.
Oh,
no.
Here to do duty. Brown is gone.
Is brown gone?
More than 500 orders have been placed. 900 orders have been placed.
Brown is gone. See ya.
Aqua is very, very popular, and I can tell you, I've been to the fancy kitchen stores when I had contemplated getting rid of parchment paper to buy one of these mats. This one right here was the cost of what you're seeing on your screen for all 5. And then we have Easy Pay, $7.83 to get this home. You'll get it right away, but you pay over time, but that easy pay is going to go away at the end of the day. Let me update you on the colors we do have left because we brought in 21,000. This is our only order of the year. And if you want this aqua, I have 1,100 remaining, and then that is it. Purple, 1,900 now. Green, 2,100. And if you want the blue, only 700 remaining. And when it's gone, it's gone. That's it. And sets of silicone mats are extremely difficult to find. You might have to piecemeal them out. And again, the cost just keeps going back up. How about those beautiful cinnamon runs, those sticky rolls? Look how easy it is to just lift them right out of the pan. I love doing that on a mat like this. Take leeks.
Yeah.
Then slice your potatoes really thin.
That's a great idea.
Put the leeks on the bottom, potatoes over top, little olive oil. Then put your chicken, like chicken thighs with the skin on, over top. Roast that all together. The skin gets crispy.
That's right.
Everything cooks down beautifully, and it slides right off the mat. And you know what? I have very little scrubbing to do.
You do.
Because the baking pan itself is clean because everything was on the silicone that I throw in the dishwasher.
Yeah, how about this, Stacey? How about if you have one of those old cookie sheets and you're like, you know what? Instead of throwing that cookie sheet away, simply put our silicone mat down. Now it becomes a brand new clean surface. So you don't have all that rust and crud. Now you can use it. Now one last thing here.
Yeah.
The sizes. Those smaller sizes, what we're calling the cookie sheet and the bake pan, they were going to fit all those countertop ovens. And like, look at this. I went right on the rack because it's safe to 480 degrees.
Save the baking pan.
Save the baking pan.
I love it even more. K49286 is your item number. Again, 21,000 is what we brought in for the whole year. We're down to fewer than 6,000. So if you want this aqua, 700 available. That is it. If you want the purple, 1,700 left. The green, 1,900. The blue, only 250. Again, you need to be on the line right now for that blue because that'll be the next color to go. Brown is gone. 3 easy payments, $7.83. Perfect gift, too, for the baker in your life. Rick Roman, thank
Stacey,
you so
good
much.
seeing you.
All right, David up again. He's back on duty with a hot pick.
We're going to kick things off with a hot pick now, and we've all got